What is up, you guys? Welcome to trading session number 27. We are looking at the S&P 500 right now. It is Monday, January 8th. So we are looking at the S&P 500 and we are seeing, a bounce back up to the 50-day moving average. We had a rough start to 2024 and we are seeing a bounce due to, a little tech boost. Today. If we look at the 1 day, 1 minute, we can see a, uptrend, higher highs, guys. We're seeing higher highs today. That is a beautiful chart for day traders. Look at that, guys. We are staying consistently above the 200-day moving average, riding along the 50-day as well. Hopefully we have a winning day today. We will see what happens at the end of the day, but we are looking pretty healthy today. Let's dive into some news here. So we have S&P and NASDAQ rise thanks to tech boost. If you guys haven't heard yet, we also have over the weekend we saw Alaska Airlines really making a blow to Boeing. One of the hatches fell off. We'll dive into that as well. Boeing is not a part of the Mogul 30, but we kind of want to dive into it. Everyone's talking about it. So we pulled up an article just so, for entertainment purposes. But for the market, we have S&P, NASDAQ, raising Monday, boosting by tech. We have the broad market index gaining 0.7. Dow lost 51 points. But we have the NASDAQ outperforming, rising 1.5%. Investors today buying the dip, guys, buying the dip. There was a lot of deals last week in the market. We have Nvidia popping, we have Amazon popping, and we have Apple popping. For the 10-year Treasury yield, lost 4 basis points. It is good to see that come down because, bonds, we don't really want people to be selling out of the market, going to bonds. We want people to be staying in the market so we can consistently see that uptrend for stocks in 2024. For the news with Boeing, we'll dive into the article right here. So check this out, guys. So we have we can see a photo right down here on liftoff. One of the Alaska Airlines planes really, one of the hatches detached from the plane, freaking out flyers, and they had to do emergency landing. So you guys can see this. I will post this in the description below. It's not really it's really affecting Boeing. Wall Street coming off its first losing streak in 10 weeks last week. We saw tech really struggle last week, and now today we see it recovering with investors really feeling confident. We have Apple really recovering. I believe Apple's in the news, 1% higher after the Evercore ISI advised clients buy last week's dip. So that is why it's up. We have really everyone trusting the market again, which is great, guys. So this week is a great week, which is could be a factor of why the market is recovering. But investors are getting clarification on when we're going to be cutting rates. So hopefully we get a better clarification this week on when the Federal Reserve will start cutting rates. We have Nvidia in the news, hitting fresh highs after announcing new AI chips, popped to more than 4%. The new graphic processing units known as the RTX 4060, 4060, Super RTX 4070, and the RTX 4080 will range between prices of $599 and $999. So that is, why Nvidia is pretty much popping today, announcing new AI chips. And this is pretty much the news, guys. We have really Nvidia, Boeing, and then we have Alaska Air Group really, weighing on, making the biggest moves on the market right now. So I will leave this in the description below. Let's get into the portfolio now. All right, guys, so update on the Palantir position. So it looks like we are seeing Palantir at the price of 1678, 1679. So we want to try and get that to 17, above 1750, hopefully by January 12th. That is when our cover call expires. Hopefully our shares will not get assigned. Hopefully it doesn't go above 18. We want it. Our goal is to get between 1750 and that 18 range. So then we could keep our shares, keep the premium, go ahead and turn around and do another covered call on these shares, guys. And so that is update on Palantir. That expires this Friday. So we will see probably next Monday when those shares will get assigned or not. So far right now it's at 1679. It needs to get past $18 for our shares to get assigned. Then we'll have to, start over from, the capital we get back. We could do a cash secured put, or buy in shares and then do another cover call. So we will dive into that. We typically like to do only cover call strategies, just because we don't want to stay on cash all the time, and we could reap the benefit with appreciation as well with covered calls, and not just sit on cash and just collect premium. So we will see what we want to do next Monday, really depending what this cover call does, if it gets assigned or not. I do also want to announce big announcement, guys. So I personally am donating $20,000 to this Mogul Fellow stock portfolio. So that is on its way. We're doing the first 10,000 first, and then I believe it's 9,000 that is going to be also going to be the second transaction into the account. So stay tuned for that. We really want to get this portfolio going in 2024. So that is a donation I have made to this club, to this stock portfolio, to really get this brand and club going. So that is, we talked about the news, we talked about how the market's reacting, we talked about the Palantir covered call, we talked about the announcement of $20,000 into the Mogul Fellow stock portfolio. Now let's dive into the $10 buy of the day. So we are seeing not a lot of deals in the market because it's popping, guys. As you can see, we saw on the 1 day, 1 minute, look at that, guys. We are popping for the day with no signs of the trading price going below 200 day, below the 50 day. So it's looking great for the market right now. Investors really having confidence in the market after last week, after that sell-off last week. So let's go ahead and look at what's down. So we only have two stocks that are down on the day in the Mogul Fellows 30. That is ExxonMobil and Johnson & Johnson. Let's go to the 6-month chart on these. We could really see, oil, our ExxonMobil stock. Let's see. Yeah, we have it at a 37 RSI. That is close to oversold values. And it looks like Johnson & Johnson is nowhere near oversold value. So pretty clear what we're going to be buying today. We have ExxonMobil. It tried to make a run up on the new year. It went above the 200-day moving average, above the 50-day moving average. It tried to get the 50-day above the 200-day here to cross, but it looks like it didn't, and now it's coming back down below both moving averages there, 200 and the 50. So we're going to go ahead and lock in some oil today. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's take stop loss off, take profit off. We are not day trading. Let's go ahead and lock in this $10 buy here. $10 of the day. We buy $10 a day, guys. For you guys new here, we buy $10 fractional share DCA strategy every day. Every day we buy $10 worth of stock. So, and then we also do options. We sell options, and then we haven't gotten to the point where we could also do day trading as well. So those are the three strategies we use. We do DCA fractional shares, and then trim accordingly. We do the selling options to collect premium, and then we also are looking in to do the day trading eventually. So let's go ahead and lock in this $10 buy. All right, we got ExxonMobil, got filled at $100.42. So that is the $10 buy we don't know if we want to trim here. Let's go ahead and check it out. What is up? What's up for the day? We have really Nike trying to make a recovery here, but we have Ford up on the day. We have Meta up on the day. Let's go ahead and look at that Nvidia pop. Let's hopefully see. Yeah, look at that, guys. Nvidia is insane right now. And look at that pop. So that was in the news due to their new AI chips. And let's go ahead and check out our Nvidia. We don't have enough to trim. Our rule is we need at least one share to be able to trim. We do not have that. So, we're just going to wait until this comes back down to be able to, lock in more deals to be able to get that one share to be able to trim. So, it's great that it's up. It's at $517. That is a new high, guys, for Nvidia. Great news for Nvidia. Apple, we don't really want to trim just yet. Tesla, we have a 44 at fair value. We have Google that is really popping, bouncing off that 200-day, meeting that 50-day moving average right there. It's at 56. We do have one share of Google here that we could trim eventually. We have the opportunity to go up here if you were following our other trading sessions. Right around here, we were thinking about trimming in the Santa Claus rally, but I really wanted to wait to see what the Santa Claus rally was going to do. Unfortunately, the last couple of days, it decided to sell off. So that was a missed opportunity. But the beautiful thing about DCA fractional shares, dollar cost average buying a certain unit price every day. We could continue to buy at a lower level. But right now it's popping. It's bouncing off that 200. We'll see if it meets back up to the high there. Otherwise, if it comes down, we will continue to buy it. Beautiful thing about the DCA fractional share strategy. So we're not going to be trimming today, guys. We really want to trim the highest, the biggest positions. And right now it's just they're not ready yet. So we are going to not trim today. So we had, great day of the market right now. The market making a great recovery with the tech boost. We had the Boeing accident that happened this weekend that really caused the Dow Jones to get all out of whack. So there's that. We had the news that will be also in the description below, and we also have the CNBC article in the description below as well. We did our oil buy, the Palantir update. We want the price to get to between $17.50 and $18 before. Actually on the January 12th. So we don't want them to get a sign because we want to turn around and do another cover call, but we want the price in between $17.50 and $18, or around our average price at $17.70. So yeah, guys, that is trading session number 27. As you can see, once again, we are recovering. Hopefully this is a great week for the market, great month for the market, and hopefully we can create a higher high on the SPY here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are not a part of the Discord yet, the Mogul Fellows Club, go ahead and go to mogulfellows.com. Check out that membership tab. It is free to join right now. Get in there. We're a great community. We want to grow this community, and there's going to be a lot more perks available, guys. There's going to be a lot more perks, and it is free to join right now. I am going to be, starting to charge this year, guys. So if you guys want to get in there, be a part of this Mogul Fellows Finance Lifestyle Club, you need to go over there and get your spot before I start, charging, before Mogul Fellows starts charging for it. So, yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, hit the outro.